What is up, guys? F Focus, and I've got some exciting news. So I've gone through some forums, I've sent in some questions and have got back some answers, and I've done a little bit of digging and research just to go back through everything that I've thought I've already seen, and I found some hidden gems, if you would. But all these hidden gems are recent and they are confirmed. Next look patches and future updates for Tarkov. So this is the future. Alright guys, so another big update that should be coming soon, and maybe not super soon, but it has been announced and it is going to be a thing. It's for all those MP5 lovers out there, if you ever did love it. I've never been a huge fan of it, but that doesn't mean that there aren't people out there like that. There will be some rail mount systems. You can attach just an in-barrel one that gives you like a 3/4 slot attachments, kind of like the shotguns that goes on the end of the barrel. You've got flashlights, you've got laser sights, and all of the assortment. And then you can actually put a rail mount system underneath. It's kind of like that 3-part system again, but it sits up underneath the handguard system that allows you to attach a grip to it. Which is what we've all been looking for and wanting to see. So that's pretty cool. They've announced that that's actually going to happen. So pretty much just a more broad spectrum of modification when it comes to the MP5. Alright, so just like before, I told you guys that there was going to be a new gun being added into the game, as well as, you know, the hundreds of others that will eventually be added into upon release. But this right here is the gun that was supposed to have been added this last patch, or I guess was talked about and confirmed for the last patch, but it actually never went through. But as you can see, they have 100% confirmed and said that the AKM will be added soon. It will be appearing in Tarkov. It says closed beta, but I mean the beta is obviously closed in a sense. It's technically open. You buy a game copy and you get access to the game. So technically open beta, but it's still considered closed. Like I said, you can see the AKM featured here. It looks very nice. It is from what I'm told, and if it goes across any regular board of AKM, it should shoot a 7.62 round, which is a whole lot bigger than the 5.45 round that the regular AK-74N shoots. So it's definitely going to pack some punch. I have a stipulation that there's going to be some disadvantages along with such a hard-hitting gun. Hopefully you can put a dust cover rail mount kind of like you can with the AK-74N, but that may not be the case here, as it's only shown on the very end of the barrel. But either way, it looks awesome, and as you can also see at the back of the pictures here, there are a new location. It's a new area to go and explore. This is actually the second part of Shoreline that's going to be added. So they've increased the size of Shoreline, like they said before in previous Q&As and patches and forums and everything. Shoreline is going to be by far the biggest map once Tarkov gets released. Of all the other locations that you can get, Shoreline is going to be the biggest, which is awesome. I'm looking forward to it. But this is definitely going to be a new point of interest, which I think a lot of people are going to be passing through. Hopefully there's some good loot to find, but chances are there's just going to be a lot of scavs and a lot of players. So when this gets onto the live closed beta or open beta or whichever it happens to come upon, be sure to be sticking around there, because there's going to be a lot of firefights for sure. Alright guys, so this is going to be the big one. So this was written on the forums page by the developer, and he pretty much, just to sum it all up, says that this scheduled update and patch that was supposed to be at the end of September has been pushed back. They are no longer going to be putting it at the end of September. Obviously, we're a week past September, which is why we never received our big patch that we were supposed to get. But in the next patch, we're going to be given more content than what was originally going to be put into the September patch. And this is going to be spread across the next couple patches, is kind of what they said. The next few updates is their exact words. But instead of doing the September patch, they decided that they were going to focus more on the big, serious bugs and problems that the community has been having. This is just problems with the sound effects. Everybody knows sound effects is big, so the sound effects will be fixed. They're going to modify the damage system for your broken or blacked out body parts. I think they said destroyed body parts, but I mean everybody in Tarkov says blacked out or zeroed. They said they improved character movement physics, so a lot of the physics should be improved and hopefully changed. And then, of course, they have enhanced the enhanced network. That's what I think is what they said. They enhanced the synchronization of like matchmaking and fixed a bunch of issues that happened down on all of that when you try to connect with your buddies and you guys get bugged out or blah 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 blah. All the matchmaking ever since they put it in, even when you can only join in solo. There's been some big bugs with matchmaking. So hopefully what they said when they fixed those issues are actually going to be fixed. Of course, is the spawn system, the loot trading system. And then just optimized changes, of course. They're going to add in the use of RAM, which is nice, and just overall quality of the game. And they said much more, but we shall see what that includes, obviously, when we get to the patches. Some big things, though, to look forward to. They did say the next few updates, like I said, there's going to be blind fire, so that will be added into the game. But stock handling, I'm not quite sure what that means. Maybe folding stocks. You can actually fold the stocks in that allow that option. Snap lights and underbarrel grenade launchers, which is going to be pretty nice. And then, of course, they said a lot more weapon attachments. It said different sets of weapon attachments, like probably manufacturers and stuff like that. And then the AKM is going to be added, like I said. I told you that was just talked about, saying that they've announced that it's going to be added in the next few updates. Well, on this this most recent forum post by the developer, he did say for sure that the AKM is coming. They're adding a new trader, which is going to be nice. It's going to give some diversity when it comes to all of that. Equipment and items and quests. Obviously, we know there's more quests because they've been adding different quests and more quests and new quests for a while now. So then they said, obviously, the big second part of Shoreline location. So that's pretty nice. It's in. They said Shoreline's in the final stages of production, so it's almost completely, fully finished. So it'll be added into the game. And then the big thing, the big thing, is they said there's a new location in development. So they've already been working on one of the other maps. They've been working on a few of the other ones, kind of on and off, but this one apparently has been got a pretty keen eye on it, and everybody's been looking at this one, and it's been developed fairly far at the early stages anyway. So that's pretty nice. The interchange with large shopping mall. So interchange with large shopping mall. That's the one that's kind of taken their eye on things. So interchange should be hopefully added. Not the next few updates, obviously, but it will be added. Maybe it'll be a 2-3 part system like Shoreline was. But that's pretty nice. I'm glad that they've started to do stuff like this, but I don't know. And then just some optimizations to gameplay and stuff. They want they're adding better quality, and not only just in the visuals and stuff, but just optimization and performance. So that's what they said they are going to be trying to focus on. They also stated that they have not forgot about cheaters. They've been detecting and banning them on a daily basis now. They said about 1,400 dishonest players were permanently banned by anti-cheat software. So if you've been cheating, just know that they have a daily, hourly, minutely, secondly working anti-cheat that has been banning players on the daily, and not just banning them, saying, "Hey, here's a slap on the wrist. Come back tomorrow, do better." No, it's been permanently banning. I'd like to see like an anti-cheat like Blizzard. I doubt we'll ever see that, but because that halters money making. But Blizzard doesn't have to make money, but it bans your IP address, not just your account. But needless to say, people have to spend more and more money on it. So I like the fact that they are banning people on a daily basis now. They probably have been for a while, but they've just come out and publicly said it. So that's pretty nice. They're gonna start open beta soon, which is pretty nice. Open beta will be starting up very soon. Like I said, this is all from Battlestate Games developer. So I'm looking forward to it. Like I said, new updates, big things. Shoreline interchange has been being worked on right now. AKM, new trader, equipment, items, quests, weapon attachments, just everything to kind of sum it up. But I just wanted to get this video out there just so everybody knows, so not everybody's in the black. A lot of people have looked at the forum, but not as many people as I think should. So hopefully this will shed some more light on things. But anyway, guys, that's it. That's just a small update video. Remember, hit that like button, subscribe, share if you like, and enjoy.
I do this for my father, who I've only seen from time to time in my dreams. I do this for you. I do this for my mother, who's finally clean, no longer a fan. I do this for you. I do this for my sister, my wife and my kids, cause they part of the team. I do this for all the naysayers.